I was human trafficked by friends, family, and coworkers. So there's that. When I left my ex and was recommended to these townhomes by my manager, they thought that they could stress me out to the point where I would off myself. And when I didn't, my mother called a wellness check on me to probably eventually get a conservatorship on me. She didn't talk to me for like half a year, which is interesting. I was completely isolated. I had this one chick living with me that was a part of this. She was ex Jehovah's Witness. She passed down a gift card to me. She also slandered me at work with my most recent ex, who I'm pretty sure was either sent by them or was paid off by them because he started acting weird too. My underwear has been stolen. I'm assuming it was sold or some shit. I don't fucking know. But been pretty much isolated, slandered. Every single job I have goes to shit because of them. Like, it's been rough in these parts, for sure. Also, all my devices have been tapped. Probably my fucking car, too. This whole thing. Get ready with me while I get ready to go bartend at a music venue. I actually work at 2 different music venues, however, one is only during the summertime. One thing about me is that I'm super passionate about music. I love live music so much. Another thing that's super cool about it is that I have exposure to bands I probably would have never seen on my own. And for the bands I do want to see, I'm so short that, like, if I was in the crowd, I'd probably not be able to actually see if it was, like, sold out. So for me, it's like a win-win. Even if the money isn't super great, it's still a really fun experience, and I love my coworkers. Another thing is, like, luckily it's getting into busy season. So with things that have happened today, I think that it puts me in a good position. Now, I was supposed to have a meeting with my boss, like the head of the department again today, but of course it got pushed back. So this is the second time this week, and at this point I feel like he's just kind of stalling. But unfortunately, I'm over it. And while I'm filming this, it's 4:44. And whenever I say unfortunately, I mean unfortunately for him. In the background, I have some sound frequencies playing. I've been listening to a lot of sound frequencies, sound healing music, because I feel like it helps me clear my mind, especially whenever I'm journaling or doing yoga or whatever movement I'm doing, some like stretching. Because whenever I'm listening to music, like, I'll just kind of get caught into the lyrics sometimes, which is a good thing, but it's hard to clear my mind in general, especially having severe ADHD. I feel like sometimes you just have to, like, quiet out the noise, which is what I've been recently doing. I've been kind of just trying to ground myself, trying to quiet out all the background noise. I've honestly kind of went a little ghost, with the exception of like one person. Also, I'm using the kimchi Pearl Gone Wild again. I'm just like dabbing it pretty much all over, because this is gonna be it's not gonna be as glam as yesterday's look, but I'm going to be doing like some red like eyeshadow liner. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna go in with like a white highlighter and highlight my brow bone area and then the inner corner of my eye. I know you can't really tell all that much, but like I'm gonna go right here and right here, like this. Ooh, that's a little low, one sec. We're honestly just gonna go with it because I just wanted it to be up here. Now I gotta fix a little bit my eyebrow. Okay, I'm gonna start the process of the red eyeliner, well, the red eyeshadow liner, and just like chit chat a bit. Now, something I've realized recently is that sometimes like certain things just don't align for what you're trying to go for in life, and it can be a blockage a little bit, which I think is what this job has been for me. Like, honestly, with all the shit that they've kind of thrown me in, I should have been gone a long time ago, and I just thought it was gonna get better, you know? But the thing about me is, like, it might take me a second, but I always learn my fucking lesson. I really do. But I try to be as understanding as possible, and with some of the circumstances, and I hadn't spoken up, I just thought that, like, maybe if I did, something would change. But I think the universe has been kind of, like, trying to nudge me in a certain direction, and sometimes you just have to take that leap a little bit, and that's kind of what I'm doing right now. And also 40 hours a week is just, like, a lot of time to dedicate to something that is not paying you enough to not have to have, like, another job for fun money. Like, if I told y'all everything that has gone on at this place since I started, y'all would be like, what is wrong with you? And honestly valid, but I felt like trapped in, like, a little bit of a cycle, you know? And this is me breaking out of that, because realistically, with everything that I got going on, I am going to 100% be fine. I just wanted, you know, stability, and it obviously didn't even give me that. So I do have almond eyes, and my eyes will, like, eat the thing, so I have to, like, the thing. Anyway, so I have to, like, drag it a little bit higher. Also, I realized I was sitting like a shrimp, so I'm trying to fix my posture as well. I just have, like, pretty bad back problems because I got hit by a drunk driver a while back. So I'm just, like, blending a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in and clean it up. But we're almost done. But also, like, I feel like the way I was sitting probably contributes to my back problems. I need to be better about that and be more mindful, which I'm trying to be, hence right now. So I'm taking my cellar water and just cleaning it up a little bit. I'm going to go back in with some glitter, and I'm going to, like, make it a little bit darker around that area. I feel like my whole life, even as, like, a kid, I've never really been attracted to conventional things. Also, sorry if I was blocking the camera just now. Like, the idea of working a corporate job forever feels like hell, honestly. Also, look at me. Like, I don't think I was made for that. I've always been a creative person, and I actually love to sing as well. And with the healing of my throat chakra, I feel like my singing voice has just gotten significantly better. And I think I just had, like, certain blockages, or I think that I just didn't know how to speak up, and something about that just, like, caused me to not sing at my full potential. I don't know. I'm going to put some concealer and clean up the ends real quick because I'm running low on time. I have been really into writing. It was something I used to always do whenever I was younger, and then I just randomly stopped one day. But recently I've had a lot of inspiration, and I've fallen back into it, and I am absolutely loving where it's coming to, if that makes sense. I think because I was, like, struggling with my mental health for so long that I didn't have any inspiration. But I've gotten to a place where I'm not struggling like that anymore. Obviously, I still have my days, but I have been just doing a lot better and feeling a lot more clear-headed. I think it's been removing myself from certain situations and just, like, focusing on what I want to do, getting to know myself again. I think for so long I was trying to conform to what was expected of me, and what I thought would, you know, give me a safety net stability, because I never really had much support from my family. I don't really have a lot of contact with my family. I've kind of always been on my own a little bit, and I realized that, like, me conforming and me not being my true self actually made everything significantly worse. So I added, like, some darker color, like a little bit of black right here to kind of make it pop more. I was sitting like a shrimp again. Like, But yeah, with all that being said, that's on taking accountability for my own actions. Like, I never had to do any of that, but I thought it was just the right way. But there's not a manual on how to do life, you know? So you kind of just have to figure it out. I'm gonna add like a little bit of an inner corner. I added some white dots for 222. I'm gonna put some mascara on off camera, but I think that I just wanted to kind of like fit in a little bit and have like the support of my family, but either way I was never gonna get that. But yeah, this is the final look. Some earrings I made have like my rings, evil eye ring, a fidget ring. Have my 888 necklace I took off its original chain. My evil eye necklace also took it off the original chain. This used to be an anklet actually. And then my Hecate necklace, so cute. But yeah, this is it, and I hope you guys all have a nice day. Bye. I felt this so hard, but I just don't know how much more time it needs. Like, I just slept for almost like 3 days. And I was thinking that because whenever I had my fever a while back, I was thinking the same thing, but also like very odd timing. Though I am glad this happened now because I feel like it would be worse if I was awake considering the time I'm in. I'm not having a good time. I'm having a horrible time. Yeah. Got ready for my day, even though I'm not doing anything but making videos and cleaning up. I've been living in squalor for the past 3 days because I've been basically asleep. I was eating in bed. That, like, just snacking though, like pretzels, like the Parm crispy ones. I didn't even eat the hummus with it because I was so down bad. I ate honey roasted almonds. That's it. I've had honey roasted almonds, some of those Parm crispy pretzels, kiwis. Well, I had a kiwi. I'm gonna eat more kiwis today. And that's about it. The past like 2 days. Yeah. Changed the bedding already. Gonna do my dishes because I had to drink out of a measuring cup for a cup of coffee today. Because I'm out of cups too. Yeah. My stomach is slightly better. It's not completely better. Like, I took 3 of those Dugalax things. It only helped a little bit. Been rolling around in bed moaning for the past 2-3 days. But at least I can walk now. Like, I was like curled over like this, going to go feed my cats. Every time I would wake up to go get like water, they'd be like meow, meow. I'm like, okay, okay. Because if they kept on going, I would have cried. I'm geeking out because my brain is just so funny. I'm like sitting here doing the dishes, and I'm like, I'm gonna be like one of those like little kids, you know, at work. If someone's like, how are you doing? I'll be like, I was human trafficked here. Because you know how like whenever like little kids, they're just so honest at like the grocery store, is like, my mom's fat. That's how I'm about to be if something doesn't happen quick, bitches. I can guarantee you they're not gonna want me to do that. Y'all are not gonna want me to do that. I'm about to ruin that business. I keep on getting these signs and synchronicities that this will be over soon, and I just really hope so, because I'm so fucking dizzy. Like, I wish I had my ADHD meds so bad. So bad. Like, I'm walking around running into things. Even more so. Even more so. Yeah. When I say they bottleneck, that's what they do. They will squeeze you out until there's nothing left, and pretty much they've taken everything away, and I've let everything go. Other than my physical being, which my health is fucked up because of them. And that irritates the fuck out of me, honestly. And my kitties, at least I have my kitties, but I know that they're like suffering because of their skin and everything. Like, it's inhumane. It's inhumane.
And I feel like I'm at my end, like Blink-182, guys, stay together for the kiddos. So they're gonna have to actually physically take me out for real. Like, that's what they'll have to do, because what else are they gonna do? Today is better because I got up. Really dizzy though. So at least I'm not rolling around in bed, but still not in the best. Yeah, still not doing the best. Just remembered one of my dreams was involving me going to Puerto Rico at some point, or at least trying to go to Puerto Rico. Not sure why, but a video of Bad Bunny just reminded me of that. Been praying. Been hoping. It's only by the grace of God to get me out of my situation, I think. Because it's bad. It's bad. Drain Hole 69, I've missed you. I have missed you. Also, maybe that means I'll be going to Puerto Rico soon. Who knows? At least I don't need a passport for it because I let my passport expire. Also, a good thing I did that as well, because they probably would have marked it as stolen or some shit, because that's happening to people too. And these people would have definitely done that to me because they had my social security number. Hell yeah. This has been a bad habit of mine since forever. I'll be talking as if everyone knows what's happening in my life. Yeah. There's a lot to unpack here. Essentially, I was human trafficked by friends, family, coworkers, and the people that own this building are a huge part of this. Huge part of the files. Cheeto Man. Everything. Yeah. It is okay. Eventually, they will have to pay me out for all of the trauma they've caused me. Sorry, I'm watching Accepted while I'm tattooing. But they have ruined my life. But it's not like my life was great to begin with. So, eventually, with the money that they have to pay me out for, I will rebuild so much better. And eventually, like, this will come to light publicly where I'm not fucking shadow banned. And these bitches are gonna have to pop a Glock and make a brain slushy. For real. Because nothing else has worked. This all happened to me at Ritz Raleigh, just so you guys are aware. The property management company is called B&B Properties. I can keep on going. Just realized that today was Glitterer at King's, and that makes me so incredibly sad, but it is what it is. The Ritz Raleigh is a Live Nation venue. The building was bought up by Live Nation this past year, which coincidentally was when they stopped tip pooling. That's when we had a new manager take over with the contracting company that I work for that is hired by Live Nation. We used to tip pool, but then it stopped for good reason. And just so you guys are aware, putting me in this environment with the knowledge about the black mold and the wanting to off myself. If I would have actually offed myself, that's murder. That is murder. But putting me here with the knowledge of this is attempted murder. My manager knowing that is attempted murder. They wanted my body to give out. Hence me spitting up blood. Exhausted all the time. Bottlenecking my resources. No, I don't. And when I say they bottlenecked my resources, They bottlenecked my resources. I literally just can't. We'll be okay eventually. I did take more magnesium, so hopefully I can go back to sleep. Yeah. I need to wash my hand. I imagine the reason why they wouldn't do cuts at my particular bars is so that they knew when people were coming in and out of my house. They would know when I was leaving the Ritz. Just an assumption, but I think I can connect those dots pretty easily.